Okay, in this last video on inequalities, I'm just going to show you two slightly trickier things that you might encounter in the textbook. The first one is when you've got an inequality that you've got to solve, but instead of just having one inequality sign, you've got two, one there and one there. What on earth do you do with that? Well, it's not actually that bad. All you've got to remember is whatever I do to that middle bit to try and get my x on its own, I've got to do it to the left-hand side and I've got to do it to the right-hand side. Okay, let's just rub out those scribbles. So for this one, in order to get x on its own, I need to add 5 to the middle, because x minus 5, if I add 5 again, I get back to x. Then all I need to do is, because I've added it to the middle, I've got to add it to the right-hand side as well, so that 18 becomes 23. And I've got to add it to the left-hand side, so that 10 becomes 15. And that's all there is to it. If I just do one more, there's another example that is like this. 12 is less than 3x is less than 24. If I want to get just x in the middle, I need to divide by 3. So I need to divide the left-hand side by 3 to get 4 and the right-hand side by 3 to get 8. Okay, what on earth do you do when you've got an x squared? Well, if we're told that x squared is less than 16, what I would think about first is x squared equals 16. What happens if x squared was 16? We know x could be 4, but it could also be negative 4, because if negative 4 is squared, negative 4 times negative 4 is plus 16. So if I'm solving x squared is 16, the two answers could be 4 or negative 4. So we need to think about this on a number line. There's our plus 4. There's our negative 4. Now, going back to the question at the top there, I want to find all the values of x. So when I square them, I get something that's less than 16. I know if I square negative 4, I get 16, and if I square positive 4, I get 16. But do I want the region between those dots, or do I want the bits outside the 4s? Let's have a look. If I choose a value here, say 2, 2 squared is 4. That's definitely less than 16. So actually, I now know that I want the bit in the middle. This is the bit I want. Let's just try with something outside. So let's go down here, maybe try minus 5. Minus 5 times minus 5 is plus 25. Is that less than 16? No, that won't count. I definitely want this bit between negative 4 and 4. So my x is going to be between negative 4 and plus 4. That's how I describe this bit of the number line. I can't actually land on 4 or negative 4, because if you look back at the question, the x squared has to be strictly less than 16. It can't equal 16. So that's why these signs mirror the sign in the question. Okay, have a go with those. I'll give you the references on Firefly.